Guys, and welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. We have made it back to Clive's room, Clive's chambers, to be exact. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Just try to make sure this is broadcasting, because I already went through this one time where it didn't broadcast for some reason, and had to redo everything. And it is working great. So we gotta visit the infirmary. I'm glad we're here because I had to do some stuff. See if I could do some upgrades. I'm glad we're here because I had to do some stuff. See if I could do some upgrades.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Is it business or pleasure?
When a pat on the back to you, well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
You'd have been lost without Jill. To say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, neither of you have stood a chance. The fair is fair. You took the chance I gave you and brought the whole bloody mountain down. Bet the Iron Blood couldn't believe their eyes.
poor buggers.
Just have to find someone else to worship. Of course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon those rocks are worth more than their weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to put their faith in, and as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you.
Coin purse weighing you down?
Ooh, platinum sword.
Come again. Oh,
Let's see what we can craft first.
Either way.
Clive? Must have been hot.
Fight in the belly of that crag. Might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword, but I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you've gotten into Sid's nicely. He'd be proud.
So, will it be?
Oh yeah, so we could do a platinum sword +1. I'm glad I didn't buy that. So of course we're gonna do this.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
We will equip it. Platinum belt will give us less HP but higher defense. We need Electrum to craft this. That's that'll raise our HP 9 and our defense 26. So I'd like to have that. Platinum cannons will raise our defense but lower our HP. I don't really like lowering our HP. Wow, 11 and 29. But we need gelatinous mass. Alright, just for shits and giggles, let's see, that's minus 12 plus 7 minus 15 plus 5. So let's craft this.
No scratches, right?
And see if we can reinforce it. Which it looks like we can, so we'll gain 4 HP back. And plus another 10 defense.
Yeah, that should do you. So we don't have a platinum belt plus 1. Alright, so let's craft that. Should last you a good while. You can thank me later.
You know how to get Electrum. It's holding me back. I really like these items.
That it? Fine.
Alright. Okay, so urine icons. We got the platinum sword, which is the best we're gonna have right now. Platinum belt 2 is the best thing we can have here. Mithril with slits. I think I need to put this healing potency of potions thing on. Question is, what can I take off? I don't want to take my 30 defense off. That's pretty good. That increases ability points earned and increases ignition damage by 12. Actually, I can probably do this one for now. So that's what we're going to roll with for now. Also, I have enough to unlock this cool looking move. And it's got 4-star for attack and 3 for stagger. So I'm going to learn that. It takes up most of my ability points, but that's okay. What does mastering this do? Increases the number of lock-ons. Don't really want to do that. The limit break. Does that increase the time? Because it's very short. I already have a second limit break gauge, so I don't know exactly why it's not saying mastering. Let's just see. Alright, there goes all our ability points. Now I can see what Karen has for me, if anything's worth it.
Don't just stand there gawping.
Yeah, it's usually better to craft instead of spend your gil. We do have 50,000 and not really using on anything but potions and stuff, but automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Still can't believe the music is so expensive. But we do need some potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
She actually had to pay me to take those
Finished,
items.
are you?
Alright. I'm gonna do this side mission because I don't want to miss these ones with the plus signs, because it's really the only side missions that are worth doing for the most part, in my opinion. So, did I go the wrong way? No, I did not. I don't think. Nope. So the plus sign usually means something's good gonna come out of this, so we'll see.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Alright, let's do it.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Alright. First off, if I forget, let's change the we're going to change this one to Judgment Bolt. Now, all three powerful moves for each category I got in triangle, just to make it easier. These take a lot longer to regenerate. The cooldown is a lot higher. And these are the ones, the cooldowns are a lot less, so I can use them multiple times in a battle. Usually just once. Some bosses I can use 2 or 3 times. I think there's one more side mission in here. We'll see what that is.
Let us know if you find any rotten planks. I'll see about replacing them.
Don't know where I'm going. I never noticed this here. Off limits.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me?
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Alright. So I gotta go here. And here.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Excuse me. Tired.
All right, Sid.
Been a while since I pet you.
Get it, boy.
Oh, it's fetch. Let's try this new skill out. So now I got 3 gauges on my limit break, so my limit will last a tiny bit longer. Okay, where are we going? This way.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards. Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though. Stay down. Too slow. This one. Sickle. Over here. This one.
One hitter quitter.
Bright yellow. These are our Morganbeards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Alright, now we are gonna go here. Finish this one. And go back. And then we can do a mission.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
I have the receipt.
Apologies, my lord. But your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Well then, be safe?
I'm always safe.
Stay down! Time to fight.
12 Gil. These guys are no match for me. What a joke. And it's gotta be them.
That damn bird's a menace! Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they're hardly damaged at all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Yeah, take that.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
You thought he was the killer.
No, thankfully. He
Maybe
simply
for your
didn't want
average
the Brandon
man.
to do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Alright, now everything's back here. Both side missions and the main mission.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Black embroidered linen, white continental silk, lush red velvet. Well, the
This
black.
one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but... When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose. Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of...
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid.
Let's see what gift we get.
Brings you to the gardens.
I found your flowers.
Yes, yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of
Your
your
new tonic?
restoratives will increase its potency.
Ooh,
At least I hope it will.
okay. Potion potency. You have obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last longer. So that's not something. So that's nothing I have to put on. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome.
Let's see about planting those seeds then. Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
man in Dalamil mentioned the Cooker's Guard haven't been seen.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Couple minutes. Alright. I am back. Sorry about that. Kids call. Let's see what we got.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself. Understood. And thank you. The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang.
Let's just see you're interrupting something.
Private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
The fires of freedom sweep the land, set holy ground.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry. Everyone's prepared.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All done?
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on. Fortify the castle gates at once. Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Capital punishment.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defense barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by a shield icon above their heads, avoid using your sword. Avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
Murderers!
And there's only one fitting punishment. Fire it!
what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Garuda! Don't escape!
Does this thing do anything?
Out of our way! Finished.
Sick of you guys. That's annoying. That's for sure. It's a cool move, but it's hard to tell what's going on.
Get out of my city, or die! We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Something tells me it's going to be a hard boss fight.
Set her loose!
Uh-oh. Set who loose?
They have a curl.
That actually looks pretty sweet.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Now, Torgal! This one. Go, Torgal! Make this count. Over here! That's better. Nice try.
No, I still have not died yet.
Over here!
It's over.
Gotten close a couple times, but not quite. Curl whisker. Surprisingly, the section of a curl's whisker shows it to be composed almost entirely of metal. While this would go some way to explain why some curls can channel lightning, it raises the question of how the metal got there in the first place. Using crafting.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company.
Bro, you ain't got a manhandle her like that.
Still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your stowering moment.
Yeah, bring out Titan so we can fight. Animal abuse.
Fuck.
Come on, I want Titan's powers.
Now, on to the festivities.
Some big hands you got there. You would say that.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard.
That's the one I was in, ain't it?
Don't you let her die.
Empty? What the heck? Alright, we're doing good on potions.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Always got a plan. What is this? Is this gonna be something new with Torgal now?
Jill, can you stand?
Torgal looks badass now.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Torgal, thank you.
Take on us!
Care to explain what the fuck your dog just did?
You have. Later. Everyone, with me. That includes you, Torgal.
Stay down!
I want to serve that guy for dessert. Is it just him? Alright. Okay, I get the point. Yes, that is a sick wolf.
Fuck me, where did this lot come from?
Jill, can you still fight?
I can try.
Nice try. Nice try.
That's what I thought.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come.
Alright, took care of that one quick. Down goes Fraser. Yeah, we may be a little bit overpowered.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
And that's going to be it for this episode. I know, bummer. I want that Titan fight to go down, but I am getting a little bit too tired. And that's what we're going to be doing on the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.